What's going on, everybody? My name is Marcus. Welcome back to another video. Today's going to be a day in the life video where I go over, what I do in a day as a full-time reseller, and answer whatever questions you guys have that you've asked in previous videos in the comment section. So today's process is, so what I've started doing is I've got 40 items right here. These are going to go to my nephew. I'm trying to get my nephew into this eBay thing, so right now I'm just teaching him how to do listings, and I'm paying him $1 a listing, which is more than what I'm paying my VA. But he's my nephew, and he's also I don't know exactly. The minimum wage in Missouri is like $12 an hour, so I'm trying to give him a little bit more than minimum wage. But anyway, he did great. Yesterday was his first day. I gave him a sample run of 20 items. I asked him what he felt like he could handle. He told me to send him 40, so today I'm gonna send him these 40. I'm gonna take these sets of 40 photos, then I'm gonna send them to him on Dropbox, and then I'm gonna take 50 more photos for my other lister, my other VA. I'll send those 50 items to him, and if I have more time after doing those photos, then I'll probably do 20 or 30 myself. I just got to see how long this takes and what this process looks like, implementing another person into the process. So anyway, let's jump into the computer. So yesterday was, I don't want to say it was bad, but it wasn't great. We had $503. So like the day started off strong, and then it just kind of tapered off towards the evening time. Overnight didn't really have much. I had 5 sales overnight, and that's a total of $73. So it had to be not the greatest of items. So it is what it is. Hopefully today we can turn it all around. I didn't get very many send offers. I actually did have a decent amount of offers to send, but I didn't get any respectable offers. I did wake up at like 1 in the morning and had a pair of Nike shorts sell for like $6 or something super low. Got my scheduled listings launched. Let's hop into some of these questions from the last video real quick. So Flippin' Therapy says, where can I find my store coupon? I've had a store for about 4 months, and I believe I should have some credit towards supplies. Now I did give him the answer to this, but I'm gonna show you guys just in case someone else in here also needs to know. I did put this in a video before. So what you'll do is you'll go to my eBay, you will go down to subscriptions underneath the selling tab. Click on the button that says subscriptions, and then you will go to subscriber discounts right here underneath the subscriptions tab again. Click on that, and then if you have a coupon available, it will be right here in this area. I've already used mine, so I don't have one left, but see, this says $50 coupon. Actually, do I have another one? Hey, no, I already redeemed it. So it'll say, let me just go back to that previous tab, eBay shipping supplies. This is a $50 coupon with the premium store, so yours will be different. And then this ends on the 30th, so you guys have like a month and 20 days. So go ahead and get after it. Good morning to you too, birds. So like I said, I've already used mine, but this is where it's at, so hopefully that helped. So another question from Blake. Says, hi Marcus, new subscriber here. I have a general question about free returns. I just recently started offering free returns from buyer pays for return shipping. So he went from buyer pays for shipping to free returns, or buyer pays for return shipping to free returns. So his question is, if it is a buyer's remorse return, doesn't fit or change mine, do you refund the buyer's original shipping? He's worried about getting negative feedback from buyers that he doesn't refund the original shipping price with. And then he wants to know what happens if you get negative feedback. So in my business, I do not refund the original shipping in a buyer's remorse return because you never receive that money as a seller anyway. It goes to the post office. So if you do charge more than what the item costs to ship, you get the additional money. But for me, I charge pretty close to what the market is asking for the items, so I'm not getting very much extra. But in those instances where I'm returning only the purchase price and not the original shipping, I've had 2 people reach out to me and ask me why I didn't give them back their original shipping. One person was pretty much like giving me a pretty hard time, so I went ahead and gave them back their money. But after that was, quite some time ago. But after that, when I figured out that all I had to do was tell them I never received your money anyway, which I didn't, then they tend to be more understanding of the fact that you can't give them something that you never got. So hopefully that helps. Negative feedback, if you offer free returns, you're supposed to be covered by negative feedback protection. So the buyer opens the return. When the item gets back to you and you return the buyer's money, the negative feedback should automatically fall off on its own. However, there are instances where I heard people say that it did not fall off, but you just give eBay a call and they should remove it, no questions. If you run into a rep that won't get it removed, hang up and call back and get a different representative, and they will remove it for you. Don't take no for an answer, because it literally says that you're covered by the eBay guarantee. So just call back, be diligent, and make sure you find someone that's willing to help you, because that's what they're there for. Alright guys, so I got all those photos taken. Getting ready to upload them to the computer to send them to my nephew, which leads me to the next question from Northeastern NC Pickleball. It says, hey Marcus, was just listening to the discussion about listing on the phone as compared to the PC. I'm struggling with the best way to transfer my photos from my phone to the PC. Do you have any thoughts on this? Thanks. So for me, what I do is I just use my charger cord that comes with the phone, take all the photos on the phone, and then plug the charger cord into the phone, and all the photos upload to the computer. It takes about 3 minutes max. Just depends on how many sets of photos there are, and I just upload them to the computer and immediately delete them from my phone after the transfer, so I have more space to take more photos. So for me, that works. It's pretty quick. You guys can give it a try if you're not. I know that some people were not doing that had iPhones with PCs because they thought that it wasn't compatible. It works just fine. So see, look, all the photos are already uploaded. So just that quick, guys. Actually, they're not uploaded yet. Now they're uploading. I'm sorry, but still, it's not that long of a process. So give it a try. Let me know if it works for you. To me, it's been a game changer. Now, it is going to take a few minutes to upload the items to the Dropbox, which is where the time that comes into this whole process takes place. It takes like 30 minutes to upload 500 something photos to Dropbox to then ship or send an email to my VA to do the listings. But regardless, it's not that big of a task when it's all said and done. So almost done. We got 361 out of 442, so almost done. Not that long of a process. All the photos are uploaded now. 442. Now I'll just delete them, so it doesn't take too long. So I gotta get ready for my Patreon call with Bo and try to teach you guys some stuff. So if you're considering growing your business, or you want the fast track, or you just really need accountability to make sure that you get your listings done every day, you should consider joining our Patreon. It's $30 a month. You do get a 7-day free trial to test it out and see if you like it. So hopefully we'll see you over there. So real quick, while I'm waiting on the Zoom call to start, yesterday on my live, I was telling everyone that I paid $74 for the subscription for a premium store, but thanks to Miss Lachette Resells, I now pay $59.95 a month for for getting billed at the yearly rate. I didn't know that I could just switch it at any given time, so I've done that, and now I'm paying less for my store, $25 extra a month. That can go into more inventory at the bins. That can pay one of my listers. So yeah, saving money. Thanks, Ms. Lachey. All right, guys. Zoom call is done. Patreon members have been coached. Nephew just called me asking me questions about how to check the measurements in the waist. I guess I should have told him, you know, that you have to multiply the waist measurement by 2 to get the accurate measurement. But hey, correction made. Second day of Nephew's listing is in the books, or underway at least. Now we ain't gonna talk about this big pile of clothes right here. I ran out of boxes. I gotta get boxes from my storage unit today. Gotta consolidate some boxes. I have more in transit on the way, but sometimes Amazon takes, and with these boxes I don't understand why it's these boxes in general that take like 5 days to get here when everything else usually comes right overnight, you know, 2 days max. But these boxes take forever to get here. I just need to order 2 packs of them at a time. It's like $75 for 25 boxes, I think. So if I buy 2 of them, I think that with 50 boxes, I can fit about 35 items in a box. So that'll be about 2 weeks worth of listing if I buy 2 packs of boxes at one time. But yeah, that's just logistics. You guys don't need to. Speaking of that, one of the buyers, or one of my subscribers, asked me to go over my numbers. I think I'll do that with you guys today and tell you guys what it cost me to run my business for a month. From inventory, from supplies, from store subscription, all that stuff. So after, I'm getting ready to go to the storage unit now to pack orders, but after that we'll jump into my numbers, and that's how we'll finish out this video. So that should be interesting and provide some value for people to at least see where I'm at. I'm not the best seller on eBay by far. I don't make the most money on eBay. I could just tell you what I do inside my business, and how much it costs me to run it. So maybe that'll provide some value for you guys. All right, here's all 23 orders. Not a whole lot of items. Getting ready to get these items packed up and shipped out. So what I do is I sit here at the desk, I pull the first item out, I grab the item 10289, and then I verify that, I don't want to get the buyer's address in there, but I verify that the item is the right SKU, that it's the right item. These are a pair of Chaps jeans. So it's the right item. So what I've been doing lately is checking to verify that, because I ship all my priority items out in flat rate envelopes. So I got this set at priority. It's going to charge me $760. But if I scroll down right here, it's saying $720 for priority mail. So a lot of my orders are cheaper to go out priority now over flat rate envelopes, so I just stuff them in these tie back envelopes. While it's only 40 cents a listing, but I save, if I sell 20 items a day that go in these envelopes, save a little bit of money. It adds up. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase this label at priority mail, and then the supplies are still free from the USPS. Like, you don't gotta pay for these. You just get them delivered to your door, and you're ready to go. One of the questions I get asked all the time is if I list stuff based on the season, and I don't. These right here are shorts. This right here is a sweatshirt. University of Illinois sweatshirt, vintage. This sold for $25 plus shipping, and I don't list by category or I don't list by season, because somebody is gonna wear stuff all year round. Like right now it's hot outside and I got on sweatpants and a hoodie. It just doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Somebody lives where it's cold at all the time. It's cold somewhere. Like we were saying in my live stream last night, they're heading into the winter season in Australia right now. So while it may be warm in the United States, it's cold other places. So this sweatshirt sold to somebody in Chicago. Chicago's a windy city, so might be It's also because it's an Illinois item too, though. But you know, I don't list based off season because stuff sells all year round. Even in the middle of the summer, I'm still selling Carhartt jackets. So I'm gonna leave that up to you guys to determine if it's something that you want to list all year round. St. Louis Blues hoodie. It's hot outside. Somebody's buying a hoodie. You know, so this stuff sells no matter what the temperature is. These Dickies pants sold for $26, and like I was just saying earlier, it's freaking hot outside. People are still buying Dickies pants, which these things are not thin. They're definitely not cool to the, you know, to be wearing. If you wear these, you will be sweating outside in them. So one of the things that I do is I send offers probably like every hour. I just got through packing all the orders up and had 5 send offers available, and I'm taking every opportunity that I can to try to generate some sales because eBay does throttle the traffic between seller to buyer, so they don't want buyers getting spammed up, blown up by sellers trying to sell them stuff, or just, you know, communication between the two in general. So I send offers out as often as I can before they get to that cutoff point throughout the day where eBay starts limiting their traffic that they get from sellers like me trying to generate sales. Alright, so here's all the items. I gotta go to my car and grab some IKEA bags and bag these up. Just realized I left all the IKEA bags at my house, so I'm gonna have to carry the items to the post office in a box. So I gotta consolidate some of this inventory. So I figure I'd show you guys, for the ones that don't know how I do it. So I take a box, 9784, 9821. And what I'll do is I'll take what's in this box and put it back there. So I look to see how much space is in there. You know, I can fit a few little items back there. And I'll just start with what's in front. Pull that out. And then pop that down there. And I'll just do that until I get boxes that are empty. And I can do the transfer. So now that this box is filled, I've got a space down here, probably one more box. So I'll put that down there, and I got a spot for one more box. And as I empty the boxes out, I make space. And then I just do this all the way around. I started right here, worked my way over from this shelf. Now I'm at this shelf, finishing off this shelf. And then I'll move to that one next. And I'll just do that until I consolidate the whole storage unit. I'll just do a little bit at a time. Because if I was to do this all in one day, it would literally take me probably a good 2 or 3 hours to do the whole unit, everything that I have, all the inventory. So another box filled. Take this, put this down here. Okay, so I finished with what's on this shelf. This box right there is the last box besides this one. So the next step is to get a box from over here. So I'll grab this first box and bring it over here. And then I'll just continue the process. And this box will go down there. And I'll just keep on bringing these boxes over here until I fill up the bottom of this shelf. All right, so I got this whole shelf consolidated and finished, and started on the second one. Ended up with 3 boxes. One's filled with packages that got to go to the post office. And then these all three will get filled up with that pile of stuff that was on the floor at the house that I showed you guys before I left. So now it's time to shoot over to the post office, get these packages dropped off. All right, guys, back at the house. Got Bo Johnson on YouTube giving store reviews. He does this every Wednesday. You guys might want to take a look at the live stream, join the live stream if you want to get a free store review. He does it every Wednesday. I do store reviews on Tuesday nights. If you guys come in and you can drop your store and then you'll get a review. So I got all the items that I had boxed up in the 3 boxes, but these items right here on the top and on the floor did not fit. I did check my arrival for my Amazon boxes. It says they're arriving tomorrow night by 8 o'clock. So I'll be able to go back to the storage unit tomorrow, consolidate more boxes to get the items that I'm getting ready to take photos of. These 50 items are for my next lister. I sent 40 items to my nephew earlier. I'm gonna send these 50 items to my other lister, and I have boxes for all this stuff tomorrow coming in the mail. But I will get some more storage converted over, consolidated, and bring additional boxes home tomorrow. I just had to get to the post office before they closed. So it's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and take these photos. After I take these photos, I will jump into my numbers and give you guys a breakdown of how much it cost me to run my business before I end the video. All right, guys, so I'm done with all the 50 items that I'm sending to my other lister. So all of the files are getting transferred to him right now. So I figured while that's transferring, I'd go ahead and I'd break down these numbers for you guys so that you can have an idea of what it costs to run my business. So I did the math. So for the month of April, we're just going to go over last month's numbers because this is May now. So for the month of April, I bought 1,306 items. That cost me $1,957.56. And that was for just the inventory that I picked up, not what I sold for the inventory that I bought. Then I paid $210 last month for my storage units because I didn't have 5 last month. I only had 3. So this last month I paid $54.99 for Wi-Fi. eBay fees are something separate. I'll get to that in a minute. I spent $210 at Amazon on supplies such as poly bags and boxes and things like that. Lowe's, I spent $215.52 on a shelf. And then I spent $60 on my phone bill. The thrift store, I bought this monitor and a keyboard for $46.90. I did not end up using the keyboard. Walmart, I spent $19 on laundry soap, and then I spent another $11.78 on OxyClean. Fiverr, I paid my lister $141.90 for 5 days of work because I just started using the VA at the end of April. I paid my mom $120 for washing laundry. I paid her water bill, $50 to the water bill company. $29.26 at Best Buy for another keyboard and mouse. And then Dollar Tree, $6.78 on tape. And then so that brings the total cost of just expenses that I spent, and this is not including any food that I ate on binge trips, which adds another few $100s for the month, probably about $200 additional to it. But so for inventory and supplies and just fees of running the business, I paid $3,134.80. Now if we tack on all of the eBay fees that I paid for the month of, well, that would have been March's fees were $7,918.31 just for eBay fees alone for the month of March. That came out in my April numbers. So the total number with all my eBay fees and then the money that I spent on supplies and inventory and things of that nature comes up to $11,053.11. So that's what it cost me to run my business for 1 month on eBay as a full-time reseller, selling or listing 70 a day. Then now I'm doing 80 a day, 90 a day actually, because I have my nephew doing listings now as well. So the fees have gone up again this month because I also have more storage units and things like that. So that's just a grand total of what I spent last month. That's not going to be the same this month, and it probably won't be the same the following month, because things are variables, like how many items I find at the bins, how much those items weigh at the bins, how much food I eat while I'm sourcing, how much, you know, I promote my listings. I'm not going to change the promoted listings fees, but how many sales I make through a promotion could change too. So eBay fees, all that type of stuff, that fluctuates every single month. So that's just a rough estimate to give you guys kind of an idea of what it costs for me to run my business. So that's going to do it for this video. Catch you guys on the next one. Until then, let's make this cash, guys. Peace.